Hi friends, hope you're doing swell. Hello friends, I hope you're doing swell and welcome back to another chaotic wheel spin. Now I did one of these a few days ago and I got such great recommendations to do it again, but this time if I don't land on something that has like a full kitchen set or a full bathroom set, maybe actually using base game. So we're back with part 2, even though I've done these like a million times before, but we're back with part 2 of both the expansion and the regular game packs. We're going to spin the wheel and whatever it lands on, that is going to be the room for today. Alrighty, so we're over in San Sequoia. We're over by this beautiful little lake. I actually built, I think, the X-shaped house in the alphabet challenge over here. But before we get started with anything, I feel like we need to make a little bit of a house. So I'm going to do a montage like I typically do, and I'm going to design the outside. We're going to kind of figure out a floor plan on the inside, and then I'm going to pull up the wheel, and we are going to start spinning for today's build. Alrighty, so this is what I have for the house. It is so cute. I went kind of crazy with the landscaping, of course, on the exterior, especially out front, just because there's a lot of vegetation anyway kind of around. I thought that looks the best. And then I went in with some Parenthood terrain paint just to kind of give us a natural pathway, because even though this is like kind of close to the lot, you can't really paint outside of there unless you have tool mod. So I just kind of had a trail that way because there are some little dirt paths right there. And then this is just the house. So going indoors, we're going to be spinning for 4 rooms. We have a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, living room area, and then like a front room. So I'm guessing like this front room can maybe be like a dining room, a living room, or it can be like a home office. Of course, the bathroom, that's definitely going to be a bedroom. And then in here, maybe we can do like a full kitchen. It just kind of depends on what we actually get when we spin. But speaking of spin, let me go ahead and pull up our wheel from last time. So I actually removed everything from the last challenge on this one. So now we just have the remainder things that we didn't spin for in part 1. So let's go ahead and let's actually spin for the bathroom. I actually think we do have some stuff from Parenthood. So let me go ahead and remove that. And let's see. Let's go to Parenthood. And Parenthood is a really good pack, especially for like family gameplay. I'm so excited that I'm actually doing like the Nightmare Legacy Challenge because I get to explore more of these packs. There's no flooring, but like I said, and thank you everyone who gave some really good feedback. If there's not something down, we're just going to use base game so the house is still kind of cute. So it's going to be still functional. But it won't be as like crazy of a hot mess as the last one was. I think I'm gonna go with that tan color, and I'm gonna go ahead and just throw on base game too, so we can kind of see some type of hardwood flooring perhaps. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think this might be the best bet because we do have quite a few like, ooh, that one's pretty too. But we do have quite a few packs that have something similar to this. So we might use something along those lines. I'm going to go ahead and take base game off, and I'm going to go to, wall coverings. I want to use some really pretty like sheer curtains, but let me look and see. Those swatches are actually kind of cute. What if we use some orange? And then I want this to be like kind of like an office, like living room situation. So we can do like maybe a tiny couch right here. Ooh, perhaps like a coffee table. You guys, did I say a bathroom first? I did say a bathroom first. My bad. Let's go over here to the bathroom. I started finding stuff for other things. Okay, we don't have flooring, so we're gonna have to use base game, but let's go ahead and do wall patterns. Ooh, and I do really like this, but I'm wondering what color we should use. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, we do have that one, and we have these funky ones too. I think I like this though. So I'm gonna go back to base game. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I started furnishing that front room. Let's go to tiles. Ooh, that green could work. What about this dark green? Yeah. Let's do that dark green. And I'm gonna actually go by everything because I'm almost positive we do have quite a bit. Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, I knew we had a sink. We have two different types of sinks, which is nice. We have a shower tub combo, which is also pretty clutch. We might have to change up these colors though, but I like using funky prints, so like it doesn't bother me one bit. Let's do something like this. I still want to add those sheer curtains, because those weren't bad at all. And I might place this as close. Let's actually move to something like this. I know that's clipping a little bit, but that's fine. We can do that right there. Oh my gosh, these patterns. That might be the best one. Ooh, or that brown. Let's do this brown color. That's not too bad at all. We do have a little mirror, so let's go ahead and add that. Ooh, these colors are looking a little crazy. Oh, I do want to add some of this clutter, so I might add a little cabinet right there. Put that light brown down, and we can add like some of these hair things, and then also maybe some of that little clutter bit right there, so it looks like you're actually doing your hair. And I'm going to do these in like a lighter shade so you can actually see those. I do have a light, so I'm going to get rid of that. They're not the best lights, but they are a light nevertheless. So maybe we can just use like maybe two of these. Not bad. What else could we perhaps add in here? We got twinkle lights, which I don't think I really want to do. We do have this little cabinet. Let me stick the cabinet right there because I'm going to have to go to base game and actually get us a toilet because we don't have one. We might have to figure out a better layout for this. So I'm thinking, what if we put these two right there? We can get rid of this window, which is fine. Or perhaps we can move the window like over to this side. We can do a little toilet right there. And then I'm going to go back to Parenthood. Well, while we're in this one, let's go ahead and just give our Sims like a little toilet roll. But I won't add any other clutter from base game. I'm gonna go back to Parenthood to get one of these perhaps. And I might move this over again because I do want that natural lighting in here, but I just need to make sure this like looks correct. So I might move this, do that brown color. Ooh, we could put like a little laundry. Yeah, I think I like this little brown color. So let's do that. I'm gonna go back everything again. Try to see if there's anything else that we could perhaps add. Maybe a little floor mat. Let's do that. And are there any plants that came with Parenthood? No. So I might go ahead and go by base game just because I want this to look cute. I'm gonna go and just use my tried and true. There we have it. That is our parenthood bathroom. I'm gonna get rid of this. Now let's go to the front room and spin for what we're gonna decorate this room with. Alrighty, so the front room is going to be growing together. I love growing together. So let's go ahead and put that swatch on because there's gonna be so many things from growing together that we can actually use. There's no flooring, there's just tile, which is fine. I think we can maybe make this tile work without having to use Space Game. So let's do that. And then, oh, that's metal paneling. I kind of want to use, oh, that's so dark. That's such a sad beige. What if we do this green color? Living room. I do want a cozy like little couch. So I think we should do that. And perhaps let's get a nice little coffee table. We don't have a TV or anything that came with this, but that is fine because we got some really good lights. So let's go ahead and use maybe that one. Yeah, it's not too low either. And let's look for a rug. I figured this was gonna be the only one from my memory. So we'll just use that. I kind of like that deep red. So let's do these funky colors, because that looks good. Okay, so I want to make sure we have like a little place for our Sims to actually like do homework and everything along those lines. That one might be a little bit too big, but we could use those. Those are kind of ugly though. Oh, we do have pretty curtains. What if we use like one of these? And I don't mind a funky print. I don't like that blue on that one though. Ooh. I kind of want to use this one. And then we can add like some family portraits perhaps right here. And yeah, I want like a darker. We can add some little plants. Perhaps we can add like a little mirror so you can look at your outfit before you go out. We might do better with having like an actual fireplace up here because that would be really cozy. So let's do that. I think that contrast of this brown looks good. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I do want to add some like little kitty clutter. So maybe we can add some of this. It's going to be a family-oriented home. So it might just be like a single parent and a child, which is fine. But I think I want to have some kid stuff in here too. Ooh, that bookshelf low-key looks really good right here. So let's use it in that color. And then maybe we add some little games, little skyscraper. And add this little thing right there. Maybe some more board games. What is this? Hold on, not that. Where's the little, sort of like doing little arts and crafts. And I think I like this a little bit more. I might move that somewhere else, but I might push this down some because I never get to use this. It's just not like at the top of my wants when I do build. So we'll do that. And then perhaps we can add just like some little kitty clutter around. So that, and then maybe like a little friendship bracelet. Cute. That's actually a really cute and cozy room, but that is our living room. So we're gonna have to find somewhere maybe in this, which is gonna be like our living room and dining room, or in our shared bedroom, perhaps, to add like a desk. But let's go ahead and go into the bedroom and see what we roll for today. Alrighty, for our bedroom, hopefully it is something good. I don't know about that. There might be some stuff in Discover University that could work. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Discover University. Let me see about perhaps flooring first. Okay, this is the only one, which is fine. It's like a carpet, so that could work. But what might not work, that's not too bad. It's just not the vibes. Maybe this instead. Okay, I'm gonna go by thing, so I don't know. Oh, we do have a double bed. So maybe it could be a family. I kind of like the family idea. So what if we do like a bed this way? Because sometimes your Sims can actually scooch over. So let's do that. I know I said we want this to be like a family, but maybe instead we have to adapt and say that they just like keep their nieces and nephews all the time. So they do have like some stuff for their nieces and nephews to come and play with. I like that. So let me look for a color actually. Oh my gosh, these are so not the vibe. I guess we want to kind of look for another wallpaper. I think that's the best bet. We're just gonna have to make it work. I am gonna move the bed like maybe right there. And perhaps move our door like right there. I think we got some curtains. We did. Oh my gosh. And these are huge. Did we get any little ones? We did. Oh, these are not. You know, we're just going to do no curtains. We're going to get rid of that window. I'm going to bring these two in. I'm going to center that some. Okay. Let's look for some side tables. I think these are probably going to be our best bet. So let's just do those. Awful color. We do have a desk, which is nice. But I might have to rearrange this room some. As you can see, it's a little squished. That's still kind of squished. What if we get rid of that one and we scooch this all the way over? But your sim still couldn't get in there. So I might have to move it like this, which is fine. It suffices. We can do like a light brown color. We do have a better looking chair. Let's do this one. Definitely some of that clutter. I thought we had a computer. We have a research archive. So let's just do the research archive. I do want to add some like little diplomas and stuff. So maybe they're like a teacher. I'm gonna size this down one so it fits like right there. And then we can do like a foxberry and scooch that over just a little bit more. And maybe just use this like side table. Wait, we got a laptop. Get rid of this. We'll use the laptop. Cute. Then we can use another little lamp. Now I'm just going around and kind of seeing what we can use from this pack. I think I like this one a little bit more. I'm gonna pull that diploma down some. I do have a mirror, which doesn't really fit the vibe, so maybe we won't use that. But I kind of want to size this up. Okay, we do have like a little IKEA dresser, which we need to have some type of like place to, you know, change and stuff. We could add some more little plants up there, which is fine. Gosh, that color is probably the best bet. I kind of want to make these work. Okay, if I hold down Shift 0. Okay, no, I can't bring it down. Dang it. Okay, what if we size this down 1, Shift 9. Oh, I don't want it to cover up the window, so I might just leave it at that, you guys, for our little room. Is there any other pictures or just anything else that we can perhaps add like on this wall? I don't think I want to use any of those posters. Oh, maybe we can have like a little bulletin board. Works. And let's change the swatch. Oh, of course, we need another light. And I think this might be our best bet. Size it down 1. Oh, it does give off some really good lighting though. So it's not too bad, and we'll do it in the blue color. So that is our bedroom. And our final spin is going to be a combination of the kitchen as well as the dining room. So let's see what we get for the kitchen and dining room. Get together. Wait, no. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's go to get together. Please let there be flooring. Yes. But it's like stone, but that is okay. We can work with it. Oh, it's dark though. Oh no. Oh, I don't like these. Maybe this one? But even then, it's kind of ugly. Ooh, it's giving dungeon. Oh, it's really giving dungeon. No. The house was like low-key kind of cute. We're gonna have to use one of these. I'm almost positive. It's so dark and sad. Okay, let's look for kitchen stuff. And of course, if they don't have any kitchen things, we're gonna have to use base game, which is fine. Let's go ahead and let's just get some cabinets down. I might use the new ones, perhaps. And we can add like 2 right there. Do I have enough room? I don't. I was gonna say, do I have enough room to scooch that over some? But it doesn't look like I do. We could add our fridge like right there. Then our stove right here. I'm gonna go ahead and look for maybe a brighter color. Honestly, a white could work. We just need something like light. I might do that brown with these brown fixtures just to give us a little bit more coolness to the room. 2 of those. Oh, we do have a trash can. That's so ugly. Okay, we can do a green color. That's fine. Do need to add a fire alarm, which is fine. And a sink. There was one that came. This is not cute. Is there a different? That one might be the best bet. Oh, okay. The game. I kind of want to put like some type of island because we do have the space. So what if we do like 3 across? Are there any? Oh, there are some little chairs. Let's see. Those are kind of dark. That kind of works. And then I want to see. I know, let me go back by Get Together. Let's see if there's a lighter, something lighter. It might still look like a dungeon, but I think that brighter swatch looks a little bit better. So let's do that. There's no vent hood, so I am gonna add one of these. And I guess we're not gonna have curtains because the only thing we do have are like these awnings. And technically you wouldn't have those indoors. So I'm not gonna put that down. But I am gonna see, yeah, we do have some plants. What if I put our trash can like over there? And then we put the sink over there too. And put one of those right there. It's promising now. We have maybe a rug. We do. My anti-fatigue rug I love so much. I'm gonna put it right, I'm gonna do that yellow color. And then I think I'm gonna copy it over here too and size it down one. Let's go back to Get Together. And I wanna look at everything because that might be the best bet. So we already got somewhere to sit, so we don't need that. We could use a bar. We do have room for another plant, but I kind of want to use this one instead. This is one of my faves. We'll do it in that color. We got a games table. Oh, that would have been nice, but they can't get in from there, so we can't use that. We do have some pictures. Just kind of looking through to see like what else we can add. Ooh, a little tea. Let's add some tea right there. Ooh, and maybe like a pastry. I'm gonna size that down one, pull this up. Let's all place that pastry, some little teas. Ooh, a coffee machine. Those candelabras are kind of weird, so let's not do that. But I might add us like a little coffee machine over there, which is really nice. And perhaps a little coffee station situation. Do like a dark brown. Hand towel, of course. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm gonna keep it in that white swatch as well, because that doesn't look too bad. Those browns kind of match, not really, but they look similar enough. Can our Sims, I think they could squeeze through. I think I'm gonna have this little seating right there because I kind of like that. So I'm gonna move perhaps that over there and put these pictures up right there. Maybe we can do an orange color for a little couch. I like that. Okay, last but not least, we need to find some type of like, oh my gosh, that is huge. Some type of like light. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. And this might be the best bet, yeah. To find a light. I'm gonna use this. And size it down twice. That is our house, you guys. It actually didn't turn out too bad. I hope you enjoyed today's video, friends. If you did, make sure it's fun things like give it a big old like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, as well as press that bell notification so you're notified each and every time that I post. And until next time, friends, I hope you are doing swell, and I will see you very soon. Bye!